sounds like a party in here. And who
It
are
is
we
a
talking?
party in here.
Who are we talking to today?
I'm Michael Gatt. I am the composer for Blood Drive, among other things. And but today I'm here to talk about Blood Drive.
Ooh, can you tell us a little bit about the behind the scenes of like what's it like to be a composer and how the journey of it, like how long it took to edit everything?
It is, well, when you're writing for television and more and true for film now as well, the turnarounds are super fast. Blood Drive was 25 to 35 minutes of music every 5 to 6 days.
Oh, wow.
Very long hours. And the adage that, you know, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day, that was absolutely the case with this show. Everyone I worked with was amazing, and writing for the show was super fun.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And then I'm actually also an audio production major.
Nice.
I graduated in that. So music, how did you get inspired to be a composer? Like, did you want to do this when you were a little kid, or did you have a different career path?
I had a very different career path, actually. I started playing in bands, so I always wanted to make music. And I toured, and I had all that kinds of fun. And then I was in LA, I was making a record, and I realized that I was kind of miserable.
No.
Don't join a band. I'm kidding.
But
join a band.
That sounds like my high school band.
I sold everything I owned. I bought a backpack. I went traveling. I traveled for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And I came back, and someone suggested that I go into scoring TV commercials. And I gave it a try. And it's a very competitive industry. It's like a blind competition when you submit music. And my music kept winning, and I kept making money. I poured it back into the career, and now I'm scoring TV and film.
Oh, that is so awesome. And then if you had to choose between, you know, like making, well, I think I know the answer already, but like making music for film or versus, you know, just regular music for like a series, what would you pick? Or which one do you have more fun with?
Feature film versus serial television?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I think, well, for me personally, and this goes for anything I'm working on, from a film to a TV show, for me it's all about the art of just making music. So it's always fun for me. I will say, as far as film versus TV, what I love about what's happening in serial television is very often a season of a television show today is like a long movie.
It is, yeah. I've noticed that from watching just anything.
Yeah, and that's very much how I've been approaching score for these shows, is like really taking the whole series in, the whole season in as one film, which really I think kind of changes your approach to things. And
like your viewing aspect of everything too. Oh, that's so awesome. And then I guess if you had to pick, you know, a theme song of anything to talk about your life, what would it be?
A theme song for my life?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's the hardest question, but I have to ask for any music nerds. I'm a music nerd.
That's a tough one. For some reason, I'm thinking the theme from Jaws.
Da-da.
Yeah. The minor second of Jaws. Thank you, John Williams. It's the feel-good hit of the summer. Yeah.
It's seriously, I always like scaring people like, na-na. Like, that is so awesome. And are you, can you tell us a little bit of what you're working on as well? Besides the Syfy series, are you doing any other projects coming up?
Yes, I just finished an animated piece featuring characters from Despicable Me.
Ooh.
And I just finished a film for Universal that is a 100-year-old silent film, and it is no longer silent.
Ooh.
And I hope it's okay for me to talk about all this stuff.
Without spoiler alerts.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. Anyways, yes, it's very... One thing I've tried to cultivate in my career, just from a creative standpoint, is to be doing very diverse projects. So Blood Drive was, you know, action and horror and drama and live action. Conversely, you know, I've done a lot of work in animation, you know, with pieces featuring characters from Minions and Sing and The Secret Life of Pets, and you know, these short films, but really rewarding and a very different approach to score and everything else than, for example, a show like Blood Drive.
That's awesome. And then I guess which one is hard? One more question. Which one's harder to, you know, be able to compose? Is it more, or put together? Is it more like the dramatic sounds that you were saying earlier, or is the fun, like chippery, like, you know, Despicable Me, Minions? Is it which one's harder? I guess.
I do think that animation, scoring for animation is a very high skill set because you really are scoring by the second. Sometimes they call film score underscore.
Oh yeah.
But I think in animation, for example, it's really taking a front row seat as a character in the film. And I will say though, with Blood Drive, it was very much like that in the sense that the music really was given a lot of spotlight in the show, and because the show is very meta and very fun and funny, we could sting jokes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. And when does it premiere, by any chance?
Blood Drive is airing now on Syfy Channel.
Ooh. Okay.
And it's. I'm just looking at the social media feed. I mean, people are doing cosplay for it. We're just getting started in the season, and the people who are fans of the show they're all in.
Thank you so much again, and then everyone be able to watch Blood Drive since it's out now, and we're gonna be here at Comic-Con.
Blood Drive on Syfy Channel,
and we're gonna be geeking out with music.